Good morning, everyone. So, right now I'm going to go over our guided practice for reading. So, it's going to be page 182 to 184 in your Alpha Plus reading book. Here we go. Mom always wants the facts about my day at school. She doesn't want my opinion about the day. My teacher would say she is full of interrogative sentences. All I say to her is to make an inference. I want to be persuasive, so she will have a good opinion of my day at school. Somehow, Mom seemed to know when you revised the story elements that made the day a subject of total exclamatory joy. Let's go over number 1. Which meaning best describes how facts is used in the story. Mom always wants the facts about my day at school. So we know a fact is something that can be proven true or untrue. So the answer is going to be C. Facts are statements that can be proven true. Number 2, which meaning best describes how opinion is used in the story? Let's find opinion. Here it is, right towards the bottom. I want to be persuasive, so she will have a good opinion of my day at school. So, which best describes how opinion is used in the story? An opinion is a statement that cannot be proven true. An opinion is a statement meant to be funny. An opinion is a statement said by adults in charge. Or D, an opinion is a statement that can be proven true. Opinions are our thoughts and feelings, so they cannot be proven true. A is the answer. Number 3, which meaning best describes how interrogative is used in the story? Let's look back up at the story. My teacher would say she is full of interrogative sentences. Okay, so interrogative means words used in musical lyrics. No. Interrogative means words used in commercials. No. Interrogative means words used in rhyming. No. Think about the story. Mom is asking the daughter, how was your day? So D, interrogative means words used in questions. Let's look at number 4. Which meaning best describes how inference is used in the story? Let's look back at our story. Inference. Here it is. All I say to her is to make an inference. We covered inferencing last week. So, is an inference mean subject-verb agreement? No. An inference means a weekly routine? No. Inference means a reasonable conclusion? Maybe. Inference means to question why something happens. Now, if we read a story, we inference about that story, we are coming to a conclusion about that story. So the answer is C. Inference is a reasonable conclusion. Number 5. Which meaning best describes how persuasive is used in the story? Let's go back to our story. Let's find persuasive. I want to be persuasive, so she will have a good opinion of my day at school. So we know that when you persuade someone, you're trying to convince them to feel or think a certain way. So, persuasive means a sound an animal makes. No. Persuasive means to be believable that it likely happened. Maybe. Persuasive means to introduce a new idea or concept. No. Persuasive means to be physically active. No. So the answer is B. Persuasive means to be believable that it likely happened. Let's look at number 6. Which meaning best describes how revise is used in the story? Let's go back to our story. Let's define revise. Somehow, Mom seemed to know when you revise the story elements that made the day a subject of total exclamatory joy. So, which meaning best describes how revise is used in the story? A, revise means to review and possibly change. Maybe. Revise means to tell the story again and again. She's not telling her story again and again. Revise means to write down in a journal. She's not writing anything in a journal. Revise means to leave out all the untrue events. Well, I don't think she's doing that. So I think the answer is A. Revise means to review and possibly change. Number 7. Which meaning best describes how story elements is used in the story? Let's look at story elements. Somehow, Mom seemed to know when you revised the story elements that made the day a subject of total exclamatory joy. So we know our subject. Oh, not subject. So story elements. Yep. Which meaning best describes how the story elements is used in the story? Story elements are parts of the story that make it easy to follow. Possibly. Story elements are the directions to building a book. No, that would be your instructions. Story elements are parts of story that are left out. No. Story elements are different genre labels. No. Story elements are the parts of the story that make it easy to follow. A. Okay, let's look at number 8. Which meaning best describes how subject is used in the story? So we know our subject is what the sentence or story is about. So, subject means to create a new way of doing something. No. Subject means who or what the topic is about. Possibly. Subject means why and how the instructions are done. No. Subject means to identify word parts in a sentence. No. Our answer is B. Subjects mean who or what the topic is about. Let's look at number 9. Which meaning best describes how exclamatory is used in this story? Let's look back at exclamatory. Somehow, moms seem to know when you revise the story elements that made the day a subject of total exclamatory joy. Let's remember our exclamatory sentences. They have an exclamation mark at the end of them. This shows extreme emotion. So let's go back. Exclamatory means claiming to be right. No. Exclamatory means exhaling a big breath of air. No. Exclamatory means expressing surprise or pain. Exclamatory means difference between fact and opinion. The answer is C. Think about surprise and pain. Those are big emotions. Extreme emotions. What does a good reader try to do when the meaning of a word is unknown? We want to infer. We are going to infer what that word means. So the answer is C. All right, guys. Thank you for watching.